The Kresge Library and the Saints and Sinners Fountain for Math Nerds by Kresge. This line represents Oakland University's history from 1957, when MSUO was founded, all the way to present time, right now while we're sitting in ambassador training. In 1963, Oakland University split from MSU, so we became our own institution. I know what you're thinking. What does this have to do with the Kresge Library? Well, in 1960, that's when construction began to happen on the Kresge Library. Meet Mr. Kresge. And that's Mr. Kresge. He donated $1.5 million to Oakland University to build a new house for the library. He was also the founder of the Kresge Company, which turned into corporations today such as Kmart and Sears. His legacy lives on through the Kresge Foundation, whose mission statement is to promote the well-being of mankind. There are also several places on a variety of universities that are named after him as well. This pie graph represents the amount of services per floor. This purple section here represents the first floor. On the first floor, there's the university archives, study rooms, a medical library, and government journals. This pink shaded area represents the resources that are found on floor 2. These resources include the reference desk, circulation desk, Susan O'Frankie Cafe, and the Information Commons. Within the Information Commons, there's a whole set of other resources represented by the black line. These resources are the UTS Help Desk, Interlibrary Loan, the Writing Center, and Technical Support. The next piece is colored in green and represents floor 3. Floor 3 is known as the quiet area, which means there's no cell phones or loud talking. It's also where the books and records are housed. Study and movie rooms on this floor. The final section, colored in blue, represents floor 4. On floor 4, there's a meditation room, group studying takes place, and journal, magazine, and newspaper articles are found there. So the next chart is a bar graph that shows the relationship between the hourly breakdown, which is shown on the x-axis, and the number of days on the y-axis. The first bar shows how many days it is open 24 hours, and it's open 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The next bar shows only when the library is open till 2 a.m., and that's only on Fridays. The bar next to that shows when the library is open till 8 until 2 a.m., and that's on Saturdays. And then the last bar shows when the library is open from 8 until the next day, which is Sunday. And if it's too hard to read the graph, Monday through Thursday, it's open 24 hours. Friday, it's open until 2 a.m. Saturday, it's from 8 until 2 a.m. And then Sunday, 8 until whenever, because the next day is Monday. Okay, so let's recap. This building was named after Sebastian S. Kresge, and it was built in 1960. There are 4 floors that make up the library. The first floor holds the university archives, study rooms, medical library, and government documents. Floor 2 holds the reference desk, circulation desk, the Susan O'Frankie Cafe, and the Information Commons. And within the Information Commons, there's the UTS Help Desk, Interlibrary Loan, the Writing Center, and Technical Support. Floor 3 is the quiet floor. There's study rooms for individual study, books and records, and that's basically it on that floor. On 4th floor, there's a meditation room, group studying, magazine, newspaper, and journal articles. The hours of the library are Monday through Thursday, it's open 24 hours. Friday, it's open until 2 a.m. Saturday, it's from 8 until 2 a.m. And then Sunday, 8 until whenever, because the next day is Monday. Some fun facts about the library is that it houses the 7th largest Abraham Lincoln collection, and there's over 804,864 total items you can check out. Okay, enough about the library. We're going to move on to the Saints and Sinners Fountain. The man behind this masterpiece is named Marshall Fredericks. He's a sculptor. He also made the Spirit of Detroit as well as the Thinker, which is displayed right outside of the DIA. Some interesting and historical facts about this fountain is that it was sculpted in 1976, which is shown here on the timeline, and donated to Oakland University by the Josephine S. Gordon Foundation of Detroit, the Irene C. Welcott Trust, and the university's President's Club. Mr. Marshall had some own words to say about the Saints and Sinners Fountain. According to him, the saints and sinners represents good, evil, temptation, knowledge of good and evil, a saint of the church, a mother and a child, and a warrior saint. The next chart represents the difference between the amount of wishes that come true and the amount of wishes that don't come true when throwing a penny into the Saints and Sinners Fountain. As you can see, it's a 50-50 split between if it comes true or if it doesn't.